Ballad. Third episode in the last hour.
Yeah, guys, listen, the Brotherhooded Ballad is back. Justin and I had the whole Dunlap crew on. It was great. We heard, we heard perspectives from Brady. We heard perspectives from Brett, and we got Brock on here too. But now we're back to the regular scheduled program of the OG Brotherhood Ballad. And I know I kind of gave a shout out in the first episode, but we'll do it again because that's fine. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to Justin. We're here together once again for his wedding. Well, the wedding's soon to come, but we're here for the bachelor party this weekend. And just a big shout out to one of the best people I know, somebody who truly cares about all of the close people in his life, his family and his friends and his soon-to-be wife. I just couldn't think of a more salt-to-earth human than Justin, and he deserves nothing but the best. And so I hope everybody gives this video a big like. Justin's getting married, and I couldn't ask for it to happen to a better person. So with that being said, let's get into it. This episode's gonna kind of just be free-flowing. We're just gonna talk. We're gonna hang out with you guys and just have a good time. So right before the air, I was mentioning to you last night, Kanye West had a performance. He's back-to-back nights in Mexico City. Last night sold out 40,000 plus people live from Mexico City. I know I'm probably more into that type of music than you are, but I just thought it'd be something we talk about because obviously there are a lot of mixed feelings on Kanye given his certain comments throughout the past few years, but we don't, obviously here at the Brotherhood Ballad, right, we don't condone that type of stuff. But one thing I can say is at the Brotherhood Ballad, we do support people through rough times. And although Kanye did have a lot of, questionable comments and posts on X, me personally, I have been and I always will be a Kanye supporter. His music has, transitioned to time, he's always ahead of the game, and no matter what type of mood you are in, 99% of the time you can find a Kanye West song that will help you in the moment you are feeling, whether it's full of happiness or if you're sad, if you're down, if you don't know where you are at life. I turn to Kanye West and like Travis Scott music because Taylor, obviously, you gotta give respect to Taylor, but throughout life there's never been a time where I can't listen to Kanye music to help me get even in a better mood. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Kanye. He really is the greatest musician of most of our times. You obviously have like Michael Jackson or whatnot, but without Kanye West, there's so many artists that don't exist today. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Kanye and, him apologizing for certain things and whatnot. So I don't know how you feel about Justin. Obviously we have our certain beliefs and whatnot, but I just wanted to give that little quick shout out. You can chime in if you wish.
No, he's an absolute dog. For your personal shout out, I completely respect it. I really started listening to Kanye a couple years ago when I got, Spotify Premium and it was able to run it without ads. Fuck ads.
And I've been listening to him since I was in middle school, which is, 12 plus years ago. So I've been listening to Kanye for the longest time. And throughout my life, like, obviously, you have personal goals, but one of my goals was, like, there's no way I'm going to be on this earth and not be on the same timeline as Kanye West and not see him live. And luckily, me and our other brother, Shiggy, we got to see him live in Japan at the Travis Scott Utopia tour. And when that happened, like, I genuinely felt completed. Like, hearing the first piano key to Runaway live, it really is like an undescribable moment in a situation where you have to be there in person because everybody knows how, like, of the cultural impact of Runaway. And so having that moment is something I will never forget. And words can't put into my feelings on how, like, what that did to me inside, because it's just one of those things. It's like, you want to meet your favorite celebrity, you want to experience a certain moment. Like obviously Justin, a big Celtics fan, got to experience the Celtics winning a ring. Me as a Bucks fan got to experience that too. So I know how Justin felt, and that's how I felt seeing Kanye West. It was a lifelong mission, and you know, the media, we don't here at the Brotherhood Ballad, we try to stay away from politics, and I don't think this statement's, you know, out of line for the Brotherhood Ballad, but I do think the media, regardless, you know, of how you may feel one way or the other, which is fine, but they definitely did cast out him to be kind of like a bad guy from the very start, and we do see how mental health is a big thing in today's society, right? You know, if you are struggling, you should seek out help. You should do what makes you to get back to your normal state in life, right? We do agree with that, and we think we do promote, you know, getting yourself right. We think that is great. And the one thing that I kind of just found upsetting about the whole situation is, you know, how the media kind of treated Kanye West when he was going through his bipolar battles. Obviously, those comments, you know, we don't support that, but rather than hating on it, you know, we would rather see people suggesting help. And so at the end of the day, I mean, when I saw Through the Wire, I mean, he was extremely emotional. Everybody was chanting like, yay, yay, yay at the concert. And to just see that moment and be at a standstill in life where I look around and 80,000 people are together, whether it be American, Japanese, Malaysian, Asian, you know, like there are so many different groups of people, and we had everybody in that arena that night celebrated one moment. We all came together to watch the comeback of Kanye, and to be able to look at somebody who doesn't speak the same language as you, but to understand the moment that you are in and recognize greatness and just give somebody else a hug, you know, like you just know, like you are witnessing something that is once in a lifetime. And so with that, I don't mean to keep this all about me, but I wanted to give one more kind of like, I wouldn't really call it a shout out, but like, I just wanted to wish my prayers and my respects to the family of Catherine O'Hara. You know, for a lot of people, she's Kevin McAllister's mom, and being able to meet Kevin McAllister this year, just a few months back, and watching Home Alone with Kevin McAllister on his 35th year anniversary tour and having that meet and greet opportunity, and now her passing away, I just wanted to pay my respects to her family, her loved ones, anyone who played an important role in her life, because I know she meant a lot to the general audience, especially movie lovers. A lot of people considered her like a movie mom, and finding that out was really sad.
Yeah. Kanye, absolute legend, has pretty much owned the 2000s and 2010s, and just his story is really inspiring too, because that's all he really wanted to do was just keep going, be the best producer, be the best rapper, and it's really inspiring, his story. And I think with mental health, it's like you never know what somebody's going through, and I think nowadays it's so hard to be famous because every single thing you do is looked at with a magnifying glass. If you say one wrong comment here, if you are going through something traumatic and you vent it out publicly,
in a moment of tribulation where you're
not mentally right, you release all your feelings, everybody sees it. Then people portray you, oh, you're crazy, you're a
shitty person.
We all have those bad moments. If everybody's bad moments were out in the public, nobody would be safe.
Right.
So it's just like, at the end of the day, just hope everybody is mentally okay.
Get help if you need it.
Get help. And, shout out to Catherine O'Hara. Home Alone's definitely on my Mount Rushmore. It's Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, Die Hard.
Yeah.
And probably Santa Claus are my top 4 Christmas movies. It's right there.
Shout out both the Home Alone 1 and 2. Are generational. Like, if I have kids, I plan on showing them Home Alone, because it really did it really peaked, and it really is sad to see her pass at such a young age of 71. And now it's really even more sad. Both of Kevin's parents, like not his blood parents,
Shout
but
out
in the
John
movie,
Hurd.
they're both passed away now, which is really sad. And the actor that played Marv is unfortunately in trouble with some like prostitution allegations, and Joe Pesci's still doing his thing. Like, shout out Joe Pesci,
He's
but
a dog.
it really is unfortunate when you lose somebody like that, and we just wanted to pay our respects, and I'm glad that we had the opportunity to do that. But moving forward, Justin, I just wanted to get your thoughts on this bachelor party weekend, and we don't have to share too much with the audience. We could, if you could share however you want, but I just wanted to get your feelings on how it is to see all the fellas in the same room, because I know it's been quite a wish of ours, and now it's finally came to fruition. And me personally, I couldn't be more happy, and I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on what's going on and how things are going.
Yeah, it's been unreal. I mean, shout out to the Dunlap residents and the Dunlap family for housing us.
Basically, the Dunlap Inn.
It's the Dunlap Inn. Shout out. Getting a nice cozy stay here, and it's just been awesome. Hooping last night was super fun. We can show the pictures for the audience, but it was unreal. Everybody was getting after it. Worked up a good sweat. Came back, got showered up, ready. Hit the town, Lee Summit. It's a really cool city. They have a cool spot. Shout out to Stewie's and Bricks. We had a good time. Just got to move the body. I feel like body movement is huge. Just dancing, it's good to let loose every once in a while. But tonight we're going downtown Kansas City. It's going to be unreal. I really do like coming and visiting Kansas City. I'm thankful that I'm only 3 hours and 45 minutes away from all the fellas. So it's just been awesome to see some buddies that I haven't seen in a while. Like, I haven't seen Alex since graduation in last April. And the mix of characters is a lot of fun, because I've seen some buddies more recent than others, and then I've never seen this whole group together though. It's so cool to see buddies from 2019, a separate friend group being together, and then having your college buddies together is just an awesome experience. And then today was fun. Woke up, had a little bit of a recharge, got some Dutch Bros coffee. Dutch Bros probably my third favorite coffee, other than Brooklyn Brew, and then Black Rock Coffee. Shout out in Arizona.
Shout out Black Rock, so gas.
And then Black Barrel's, probably two.
Well,
right
shout out shout out Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, shout out to
Cheyenne
Black
plugged
Barrel.
us with the free merch. We gave. I mean, I can't say that maybe we did directly impact the sales, like positive sales of Black Barrel. Black Barrel, for any of our viewers that are, like in the Iowa, Missouri area, Black Barrel Coffee is located both in Bethany and Eagleville, Missouri. Originally, how Justin and all them found out, I'll take the credit, because I feel like I deserve it in this case. I put them on because before they knew about it, I've always been an advocate of coffee, big fan, and I let them know about it. I'm like, hey guys, I know about this place. It's like 15 minutes away from where we're at. We've got to go. And they found out quick. Black Barrel Coffee is like that. And it turned into like one of our weekly things. Like, we'd go there, like sometimes more than once a week, but usually every Friday or every Thursday, all of us would go there together.
5 in the morning.
Yeah, ass crack in the morning. We would get our coffee. Sometimes we'd get sometimes we'd get their breakfast. She made the best biscuits and gravy, her breakfast sandwiches, and her burritos.
Just pastries too.
And her donuts. Like, she treated us really well. But we did, we had hella bodies in there going and buying her stuff. And so, in return, actually, she hooked up all the fellas with some free merchandise. So we've all got custom Black Barrel crew necks. We should have coordinated and all packed it, but it's a non-issue. Anyways, beside the fact, if you're in that, like central to northern Missouri area and southern Iowa, check out Black Barrel in Eagleville, Missouri and Bethany, Missouri. But yeah, anyways, continue on with the day. Let them know.
Yeah, I mean, today we revived, got some coffee in us, got some Chick-fil-A. Shout out to Chick-fil-A, and Brett's hockey game was electric, as you guys know from the
Yeah.
video. We don't really know when all the videos are going to come out, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, Justin and I
Time
will
to
talk
post all
off
of
air and figure out when the best time to upload them all are. But we were happy to have all the Dunlap crew in, and so that the audience could see them. And I just think this weekend has been great up to this point. I mean, I don't see how it could get any worse, but it can get a lot. I mean, we're gonna have a great night, and then we're gonna have a great morning, and then the wedding is soon to come. So
35 days.
35 days. You can shout out certain things. Shout out to
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Shout out to your soon-to-be wife. Shout out to
Good memories.
good memories.
Good times ahead.
Good times ahead. Maybe dating people. Getting in relationships.
Love is in the air, baby.
Love is always in the air. You can, dating is just, it is what it is, right?
Is that it?
No, it's not it.
Oh, what do you want?
I've got a couple more things for you.
Okay, lay it out. Tell the audience what we need to run.
So this is kind of like a complete 180. So hopefully you're ready.
Okay.
I need, since you can remember, not since you were born, but since you can remember, I need your best moment from the Celtics, from U of A, and your best NFL moment. And I want you to let the audience know about each moment and how it impacted you, and what you got from it as a whole.
Best Celtics moment was seeing Jason Tatum his second year at the Suns game for my birthday, November 2018. He didn't score a lot. I think he only maybe scored like 10 points or something, but he was just barely getting started. That was electric. Seeing him got me fired up. I just had a Jason Tatum, I had a Celtic shirt with his number on the back. I didn't even have a jersey yet. That was electric. Best Arizona moment, hands down, the Alamo Bowl.
Yeah.
Against Oklahoma. Electric.
Gunnar Maldonado.
We were down 24 to 13 at halftime. Came all the way back. Or no, we were down something like that, but we won. Oh yeah, we were down 24-13. We came back to win 38-24. Came all the way back, just scored. Maldonado pick 6, 87 yards. Fafita went off. That was just an electric game, and I had quite a bit of money on it. So that was winning. That was huge, but at the same time, just winning in general and celebrating with my dad was awesome. And then the best NFL moment, I've really other than a couple Chiefs games and volunteering at the stadium, I've only been to one Cardinals game. That was at the Tempe Stadium. I don't really remember it too well.
The Cardinals played at the ASU Stadium?
Before they built the stadium in Glendale, yeah. NFL moment, I guess I would say, for me, I remember going over to my friend's house, and at the time I was a huge Patriots fan because of Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, and how he played at Arizona.
And it was the Malcolm Butler game.
The Super Bowl?
I remember watching it with my buddy.
Yeah.
And we were like, dang, the Patriots, man. That sucks. And then they pick it off and win it. That was probably my favorite memory, just because I was happy the Pats won, happy Gronk got his ring. It's pretty electric.
That's cool.
Also, when we all went to Kansas City and the Chiefs beat the 49ers was a really fun time.
Yeah, no, I wanted to dive a little bit into, a topic that many people, a lot of people might not be familiar with, and that is the PGA. Like people watch the majors, watch Tiger Woods, etc. But I just wanted to voice my frustrations for people who understand it, and that is the fact that the PGA is now allowing LIV players to defect and come back to the tour when, at the start, Jay Monahan, the former president of the PGA, no longer the president, had basically said that to all players, it was like a PSA, you need to make a decision. Either you're staying with the PGA or you're going to LIV and you're not coming back. And now the PGA is deflecting on their words, and most people probably know who Brooks Koepka is. Pretty large name, pretty big athlete for Nike, who went to LIV, and now is back playing on the PGA Tour with certain repercussions. But my biggest issue is the fact that the PGA is blatantly going against their word. I've lived for golf my whole life. I will never not love golf, Golf is my true love. And it just sucks to see, man, like, all the way that they spoke out against Liv and the things that were said. It just kind of frustrated me that now that they're going to go back on their word. Oh, you know, if you pay X amount of money and you do A, B, and C, you can come back. Well, it's like, what's the point of making those comments when you don't, A, you don't mean it, and B, you're just going to go back on it. And so for me, as a true diehard PGA fan, because, like, as a kid, that's all I ever wanted was to make the PGA Tour. And now you have these fucking oil money, bloodthirsty motherfuckers in the Live, these Saudis that are trying to take over the game of golf, which will not happen. And, you know, they go and leave the PGA Tour for 3 years and get all this money, and then, oh, I want to come back. Yeah, you want to come back, not because of the money, but it's because where all the best players are at. And to me, it's extremely frustrating. It hurts to see, like, Brooks Koepka, don't get it twisted. He's an amazing golfer with multiple major wins. And when he was in the PGA, I loved him. I met him at the Waste Management, which is in Scottsdale, Arizona. I met him there before he fucking deflected to Live. And for me, it's just tough to see. Like, it's hard to process because I think there's no loyalty. And here at the Brotherhood Ballad, we're big on loyalty. Like, if you say something, that's what you should mean, and you should follow through with that. And I just have a very big problem with how that has played out. I know you don't watch golf a lot, and I just wanted to voice my frustrations a little bit. And I'll keep it pretty short like that, because people can do their own research and come to their own conclusions. I'm not here to tell you what opinion you should have, but as somebody who's been in the space their whole life and seen it happen, I feel like my opinion is fairly valid, and that's how I feel. I won't keep Justin afloat like that, but I did have a question, Justin. Given that we are almost at NBA All-Star break, right? A, how do you feel about the season up to this point? B, what are you most excited for in terms of All-Star break, i.e. the game, dunk contest, skills contest? And then C, what are you looking forward to towards the end of the season? Maybe some predictions. Just kind of give your thoughts.
So yeah, I mean, this NBA season, it's been really up and down. We had Oklahoma City on an absolute tear to start the season. They were really looking like they were going to break the record. And, I mean, yeah, the Thunder got off to a hot start, but then they started to lose a lot of games. And now, heading into the All-Star break, it's going to be really interesting down the stretch. We'll see what happens with Jason Tatum. I hope he comes back, honestly. The Celtics have been insane this season. Joe Mazzulla, I mean, what can you say about him? Other than you can't say anything negative about him because he plays hard as hell. The Celtics were talking about him playing war sounds while they were running up and down the court, playing one-on-one. It's just psycho behavior in the best way possible. You got to love Joe Mazzulla. And, yeah, really excited to see Jason Tatum come back, hopefully. And in terms of All-Star Weekend, I really haven't enjoyed All-Star Weekend since Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon were in the dunk contest, honestly. That was an electric dunk contest. Aaron Gordon got screwed, in my opinion, but I am a little bit biased because he's an Arizona guy. But I just really haven't enjoyed All-Star Weekend. I really don't really tune in that much just because I think the dunk contest is a joke. And I really think they should just not play. They should just celebrate everybody for making an All-Star team. It is a big deal when you become an All-Star. I remember Jason Tatum in 2020 made the All-Star.
Well, did they do it that year because of COVID, or was it?
It was just before February.
That's right. Yeah,
so he made it, and he was like crying. He's like, I always wanted to make the All-Star game. So it is huge, but the game itself is just horrid.
Because it's
ever since that one when Kobe died, they did the
points
the
or whatever.
Point. Yeah. You had to make a certain point, which was competitive near the end. LeBron hit it, I'm pretty sure. But ever since, I just don't like it. I've heard. I do want to run this by you. So for the All-Star game, do you think it would be fair if they did an East-West format and the winner of whoever wins it gets home court advantage in the finals?
100%. I'm totally for that. I think I'll add to that point, and I do think that for the most part, all-star games across professional sports have kind of become a joke.
Pro Bowl, I haven't watched it.
I don't fucking. Bro, the Pro Bowl, they play dodgeball and chess. Like, they don't. I mean, it's not football. I mean, like, oh, player saves. It's not even fun. Like, it just. They have so. Like, the Pro Bowl got ruined when they left Hawaii, really.
Facts.
That's like. And I just think there's so much inherently wrong with the Pro Bowl now. Like, fucking Shador Sanders. Like, you guys can go see the clip. I said Shador Sanders will not be a franchise quarterback. And I'll double and triple down on that. Because you know how far the NFL had to go down on the list for Shador Sanders, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, to be, in quote, a Pro Bowl quarterback. They asked all the AFC quarterbacks that got eliminated from the playoffs to be the substitute for Drake May. No, none of them wanted to do it. They went all the way down the list. They probably went through fucking 8 pages, the backups, the practice squad, and they're like, oh, Deion's going to get mad if we don't call his son. So, of course, Shador's going to say yes to the Pro Bowl. Fucking Shador Sanders as a Pro Bowl. I never want to hear about the fucking Pro Bowl again. The fucking Pro Bowl is a goddamn fucking joke. Shador Sanders is a Pro Bowl player. I mean,
he's not even the best quarterback in Colorado history, and he got his number retired.
I mean this, and I'm not even trying to troll the audience. I genuinely believe that I would rather have Jamarcus Russell as my quarterback than Shador Sanders.
At least he has size, and at least he doesn't get sacked every play.
Shador Sanders has no redeeming qualities. If he wasn't Deion's kid, he would have been, maybe if he was lucky, he would have gotten picked up for a preseason practice squad. Maybe.
He just chucked it up to Travis Hunter. He saved his career. And what did they go? They went 500.
They went one game above 500.
And they made a bowl game and then got murdered.
No, didn't they? Oh, yeah, you're right.
They lost.
Yeah.
Colorado hasn't won a bowl game since like 2004.
There are just no like redeeming quarterback qualities about Shador Sanders. And you know what? I'll double down on that. Travis Hunter is a bum, too.
He's a bust already.
He's already a bust. Genty got robbed. Genty had an unreal season as a rookie, especially playing in for the shit-ass Raiders.
I can't wait to see Mendoza and Genty and Brock Bowers.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's clear it was all a popularity thing. Genty's clearly better than Travis Hunter, and
he should have won a Heisman. Genty should have won.
Genty should have won Heisman. Also, I think over here at the Brotherhood Ballad, we're no longer that big of fans of Diego Pavia as we once were. His bullshit, unsportsmanlike, just like
he was a cool
low life fucking remarks after he's like had the bottle service that said fuck Indiana. Like, your stupid dumbass was on a podcast talking about, oh, who talks about Iowa, who talks about the Big Ten. You just lost. You lost to Iowa. It was like
Kirk Ferentz is like that.
Iowa put up like the 3rd most points they did all season against your stupid ass, and you lost to Iowa, and you're like, oh, if you play Iowa, you have to score 7 points to win, and you fucking score 28 points and lose. And so it's like, I hope Diego Pavia doesn't get drafted. His mom's getting fucked by Theo Vaughn. Sorry. That was a little much. Oh, whatever, it's fine.
He's 5'9"3/4. Shout out to Scotty.
Yeah, shout out Scotty. We love Scotty at the podcast. Scotty, I know you're going to be watching this. Justin, I just wanted to give you a big shout out. Let you know we're safe. Things are going well at the bachelor party. And this one's for you, Scotty. I can't wait to see you at the wedding. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you since graduation. And I think we're in for a great time at the wedding. And so, Justin, I just wanted to ask you a few more questions before we call it a night and get back to the bachelor party festivities. Firstly, I want a couple things. One, in your most unbiased way, I want your NBA Finals winner. And I want your super early prediction for a Super Bowl winner for next year. And I want you to pick the winners from the Big 12, the Big 10, and the SEC for basketball. And then I want a March Madness winner.
Wow. So we got...
Starting off with the NBA.
NBA Finals?
Yeah. as unbiased as you can be.
I don't see anybody winning the finals but the Thunder this year. Back to back.
Now,
If
really,
Jokic can come back healthy, I can see Denver or Thunder. That's it.
before you move on, really quick. With it being in the air, Giannis, unfortunately, which I respect, wants out of Milwaukee. Milwaukee has treated him like shit since they won the finals. I want two things from you. One, if you were Giannis, where would you want to go?
Golden State.
Golden State. You would go to Golden State.
With
Secondly, what team do you think that A, can provide the means to Milwaukee to get him
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? The Nets?
He's the favorite to go to Brooklyn.
The Nets? What?
Him and MPJ.
Is the tequila hitting you kind of hard, or?
The Nets or the Warriors. Or the Hawks.
You know, honestly, I think disagreement on a podcast is good, and I don't agree with any of those.
Where do you think he's going to go?
Minneapolis. I think he's going to team up with Ant. Giannis and Ant-Man.
Shit. That would be really bad. The West would be stacked. The East is already barren without Giannis.
No bullshit. Do you really think Giannis would want to go to the Brooklyn Nets? The Brooklyn Nets are a G League team.
I mean, Milwaukee's 2 through 12 is really, really rough.
Brooklyn's the same.
At least they have MPJ.
Dude,
Cam
MPJ's
Thomas.
fucking Ice Spice. Do you think he gives a fuck about the NBA? Bro, he's having sex with Ice Spice.
I guess so, yeah.
Dude, honestly, because the audience knows how much of a Bucks fan I am, I've already accepted the fact that he's gone. I would at least like to see him go to a team that can win. And I could, if Giannis and Anthony Edwards were on the same team, oh my God, it would be a cheat code. Imagine that.
It would be unreal.
It would be like nothing we've ever seen before.
Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
Of the modern era.
And
Yeah, I mean, to get back to your point, I think it's going to be the Thunder or the Nuggets, regardless of where Giannis goes. I don't really think that'll change much.
Yeah.
In terms of March Madness next year,
No, this
or
year.
this season.
Well, I wanted you to Big 12, Big 10.
Oh, Big 12, Big 10.
SEC.
So Big 12, it's really going to be hard to go against Texas Tech, especially with Sorsby.
No. I'm talking about March Madness.
Oh, okay. Big 12 basketball, Arizona. If we don't win, it's going to be a crime.
I think.
Houston?
I'm from Iowa. I don't have a bias, but I do think Iowa State has the team. They've had some bad losses. We can all recognize that. But come tournament time, my prediction is either Iowa State or Arizona.
Big 10. I haven't been too locked into college basketball yet, but I mean, Michigan's right up there.
Even though they lost at home to Wisconsin, go Badgers.
I could see it being a really wonky March Madness.
Michigan State's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Tom Izzo.
Yeah. March Madness. Hoping Arizona can reach the first Final Four since 2001. That would be unreal.
That would be huge for the state.
We've been to the Elite Eight multiple times, Sweet 16, but getting into the Final Four would just hit different because our expectations every year are Final Four, and we never hit that, which kind of seems like a disappointment every year. But at the same time, you just got to be happy making the tournament.
It was just unfortunate that Caleb Love really never showed up for the Wildcats when it was really needed, right?
Just in the Oregon round of 32 is huge, but losing to Duke was tough.
Duke. It's
Cooper
Duke.
Flagg is.
It's when you run up against Cooper Flagg and Han Knuppel. You're kind of in for a shitter, but
they're number 1 and number 2 rookies right now. It's ridiculous.
It's a tough matchup to run into in the Sweet 16.
College football champion next season.
No. I still want your SEC and then your winner.
Of March Madness?
Yeah, SEC.
SEC. I mean, Gators, man. Go Gators.
Yeah. Why not do it again?
And then March Madness, Arizona's going to win it all.
All right.
This is the year.
Is it?
Rami's getting married, so we're fucking winning it all. And then college football, who's winning it all?
No. I early NFL prediction.
Oh, early NFL Super Bowl
next
prediction. Next year, Seahawks are going to win this year.
You think?
And then next year, Denver Broncos. Bo Nix.
Wow. You heard it here. You guys can clip that. That's a hell of a
And
pick.
then college football.
Yeah, why not throw in college football?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgia's going to be back.
You like Kirby Smart?
He's been quiet the last couple of years, and I don't think he wants to be quiet anymore.
Yeah.
Who do you have?
So,
You like Lane Kiffin winning it all?
fuck no. Fuck Lane Kiffin.
Do we need producer Brock?
Yeah.
Last second shout outs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brock.
Come in
get
real
new-
quick. Hop in.
Or just end the video and then start a new one real quick.
Are you guys done?
Yeah.